Not headroom. It's so exciting.
So exciting.
Welcome to Bulldogs Towers, the headquarters of FICAM, Federación Internacional de Canciones de Navidad.
Yeah, that acronym that you invented.
Chin Chin, we've reached the end of the group stages. Are you ready?
It's been fierce.
Do you know what? You literally don't care, but it
I don't,
has been.
But we have had interaction from Leeds, Durham, Italy, and Spain, and that's something. That's international.
Yeah. That's different time zones and everything.
Yeah, 2 different time zones.
Obviously, there are investigations into voter fraud.
There have been cries of rigging, but you know, they come from.
I mean, Ben. During the second week of votes in the group stage, there were, how do I put this? There were examples of tactical voting.
I voted. Oh, did you? Yeah, for E17. That's the only reason that I was involved.
Yeah, you did. You get. Because like Cliff Richard, my mum's favourite.
Well, tell me how.
Had a little push, and then he was put back in his box.
But E17 are winning, right? Tell me.
Well, winning. It's such a fascinating concept. So we shall dispense with the pleasantries, and what happens now is quite interesting. I will give you the vote tallies, the results for each group, but I'll also then add in the Twitter votes and see if that makes any change. How exciting is that? So, why does it say your connection is unstable, please?
Is that the shadow? Is the banner? Like
no. That's Cliff Richard. They have been left in the shadows of, ironically, the draw game Christmas tunes. Driving Home for Christmas, Chris Rea, which would evoke the idea of not being able to drive home for Christmas this year. And Mud, It'll Be Lonely This Christmas. Often, believe it or not, often mistaken as an Elvis tune. They have both successfully made it through to the qualifying stages. As you can see here, what you can't see, but Ben can see, is these are the tallies for the vote survey, and this is when I've added on the Twitter vote. You see that? Isn't that fascinating?
I see those numbers before me. Yes.
Yeah. So Driving Home for Christmas goes through in position 1, and Mud, Lonely This Christmas, goes through in position 2. There are, in the end, 10 points separating the two, 289 to 279. There you go. I know no one is really very interested in Group 1. In Group A, it's all about Group B.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, go on.
I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding the power of love.
What about it?
Well, a lot of people didn't agree that it was, well, A, that it was a Christmas song, and 2, that they loved it because it was a Christmas song. Those are the two things.
There you go. But look, in the end, Driving Home for Christmas, Chris Rea came home in position 1 with 289. Mud, Lonely This Christmas, 279. Andy Williams, one of the crooners, 197. And Frankie Goes to Hollywood, 128.
Shocking.
It had support, but the public vote didn't go with it. Well over.
Well, let's just forget about it.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. There are 2 groups. There are 2 groups, B and G. I think Jonah Louie, Stop the Cavalry. 213 points. Ben, once the Twitter vote has been put in there. 230 over 200 in second place. The defending champion, Roy Wood and Wizard. I wish it could be Christmas every day. 237 points.
Color me shocked.
I It is the Shakin' Stevens. Merry Christmas, everybody. With 257 points, that has gone through.
Yeah, mostly from Leeds, I think.
Mostly from Leeds, yeah. Group C. I don't need to talk about Group C very much. We all know that Wham! Last Christmas is one of the behemoths of the Christmas music scene. Strolled home. Look at that. Over 300 points. 302 points. Shocking. Their nearest competitor, their nearest rival, was in the end East 17, Stay Another Day, with 199 points. Not even 200.
So what does that mean? They've won everything.
No, it means they go through to the knockout stages.
Oh, okay.
It gets interesting. Cliff Richard, Mistletoe and Wine. He pushed E17 hard. There was a period during Tuesday and Wednesday this week that Cliff Richard went back into second place, but he was eventually undone and finishes in third place, a good 10 points behind your boys, E17.
Stay there.
And the Pretenders, 2,000 Miles, that has or infamously, maybe you might say, in the 2016 tournament, eliminated Goliath. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, at the last 16 stage, has finished in 4th position in the group with 172. On to Group D. Therefore, I mean, it's fairly obvious. Fairy Tale of New York has qualified in first place with 279 points. Nat King Cole has qualified in second place with 247. A long way behind them is the Beach Boys' Little Saint Nick. I still insist Little Saint Nick is a vastly underrated Christmas tune with 186 points. And John Lennon bringing up the rear. John Lennon, a previous semi-finalist.
And on the anniversary of his assassination as well.
Well, nearly the anniversary. It's the anniversary in 6 days. The 40th anniversary of his untimely demise. On to the next group. Again, the first seed, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. 279 points. She's not even trying.
She's not even trying. I mean, she can hit those notes, but she
can't hold them. She drifts and
get those points, and that's the important thing in this World Cup.
Well, she's qualified in first place, so she's in a good position. She had for Christmas Is You.
I'm so sick of that song. It's beyond, you know. I mean, it's there all the time. Every Christmas, it's just
part of the thing about Christmas songs. They're there every Christmas. That's what happens.
Yeah, but some of them, you know, they've got a bit of a, you know. But Mariah Carey, she's like, she does that thing where she can.
I haven't ever felt before. It's a different song, man. Different song. Look, you've sent away the viewers. Our viewing figures have gone down because you're complaining on Mariah Carey. Outrageous. The story here in the second place of the qualifying from this group is another drama. Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, was tucked into second place for almost the entirety of the 2-week run of the group stages. In the last 48 to 50 odd hours, Elton John had a growth spurt like Elton John has never seen before. In the end, look, Mariah Carey 279, Elton John 222 points. Sorry, Brenda Lee comes in with 209. Elton John steps into the last 16. Brenda Lee goes home. Paul McCartney, 141 points. Poor showing.
Yeah.
Poor showing for Paul McCartney. There you go.
Speaks volumes.
It does. We're on to Group F. This again was another fascinating drama. Mary's Boy Child by Boney M pretty much held the front position for about 11 days. And then in the last sort of 48 hours, Bing Crosby just powered through. So the total conclusion in the end is Bing Crosby in first place with 269 points. Mary's Boy Child qualifies in second place with 258 points. Again, quite characteristic of the groups this year. Baby It's Cold Outside comes in third place with 195 points. Almost, or pretty much, 60 points adrift. And Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. The only
Italian.
Feliciano. The only bilingual song that made it to the last 32 has clocked up actually the poorest performance.
Yeah.
With 129 points.
Because it's rubbish.
Well, there you go.
It's literally the only thing we get to listen to over here, though, in Spain. Which
he's Puerto Rican.
Well,
just in Spanish.
Actually, I enjoy when they sing it in the bar because it's I want wine, this is he of me smash. You know, they do the whole, you know how it goes.
Yeah. Well,
Feliz Navidad.
He's gone home. He's gone home. He's gone home. Better luck next year. But mind you, with that kind of vote performance share, you're in real trouble, Jose. You're in real trouble. You might not even make the.
I don't think he's watching this.
He might be. He might be. He might be. On to the penultimate group. Now, this one, Group G. This is epic. This is absolutely epic. Okay. This is because our Twitter feed doesn't get a lot of love, Ben. Our Twitter feed
you need to stop posting pictures of yourself.
It's greatly underrated. Yes, have actually made a massive difference to the result.
Shocking.
Okay, so if I gave you the results of the web page 1984, former semi-finalist. Do they know it's Christmas? In third place with 220 points.
Wowzers.
In second place, and in first place,
that's not how you say that.
Dean Martin. That
In Dulce
Jubilo.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
By Mickey Oldfield.
And in first place would be Dean Martin with Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. But then we add in the Twitter points. And Band-Aid comes in with 159, exactly the same. Then in third place is Mike Oldfield with 238 points. In second place is Dean Martin. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow with 239.
So intense.
And in third, because the last 16 votes could be decided by who votes on Twitter. The final group followed by Bowie and Bing, Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Page, by any song in the last 90 points, receive a first place vote during the group stage. Outrageous. 134 points. Well, yeah, it's a bit upsetting to me, to be honest. So, Ben, we can exclusively reveal. I know you're excited about this.
I'm so excited.
We can exclusively reveal the positions.
Do you want me to make some noises while I'm thinking?
What
can we reveal?
We can exclusively reveal that these are the following. The last 16 is they're going to be played on the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th of December. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 2 matches every day between the 14th and the 17th. On the 14th of December, so to vote for your preference, which one you prefer. Just 1-0, binary. Yes or no. Okay?
Boolean.
Match 1 will be between Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas, and Roy Wood and Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. That'll be on the 14th of December, along with Wham! Last Christmas versus Nat King Cole, The Christmas Song. They are to be voted on the 14th. On the 15th, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, versus Boney M, Mary's Boy Child. Beside them is The Little Drummer Boy, Bowie and Bing. And who are they playing, Ben?
One of the others.
It was one of the it was Group G. It was Group G. Dean Martin, Let It Snow. No, Please Come Home. That will be on. Oh crikey! I didn't know it could do that. What's it doing? This is what happens when I'm teaching. I can use technology, but it all moves around when people are watching me.
It's great that I'm here just to observe. Like,
so on the 16th of December, this is the big one. I know a lot of you. It'll Be Lonely This Christmas by Mud against. I always thought it was 2 Ds. Don't get cross with me, people. Leads
that made fatigue.
The Goliath of the Christmas.
What, the Pogues? The Pogoos?
Yeah.
The Pogues? Are they?
Yeah.
Why do they pretend to be Irish? What about his teeth? He's got Irish teeth.
It's a very Irish teeth. My heart. Get through to the quarterfinals.
I love the album cover because they're also there's the squat. Brian Harper, is that Brian Harper?
That is Brian Harper, yeah.
Doing a squat
at this stage, making
it would take a fool to not vote for E17, who I belong to a cover band called Waste 32. That's the size of our waists at the time. It's obviously not true anymore.
Really?
West.
Former to the quarterfinals. I'd like to see. I'd like to see up against crooner extraordinaire. Your neighbours are so annoying.
Your wife was sat there talking to us last time.
Yeah, well, that was part of the thing, wasn't it? Dean Martin. That is fairly confident that Slade should be able to overcome Dean Martin.
It's the power of love.
Well, they've gone home.
It's a strange thing.
They've gone home, dude. It's a curious thing. Makes one man, makes another man sing. So there you have it. There are your last 16 matches. We have a bit of a Christmas World Cup song rest for a day or two while we get ready for the knockout stages. Knockout stages are getting intense. Okay, you basically have 1 day to vote. 1 day to vote in those matches. So, and the last 16 is 2 matches every day. Once we finish that into the quarterfinals, it's 1 match every day. Semi-finals, 1 match every day. Final on the 24th, which is obviously, as you know, the night before Christmas.
Christmas Eve, I think they call it.
It was the night before Christmas. And when half of the house, not a creature was stirring.
Stay now.
So, get ready, stretch your voting muscles, get on it. We'll catch you at the end of this manic last 16 stage.
Yeah, laters.